return! For some reason, Xavier's camera just did not want to work under any circumstances, so he is elected to be Garurumon tonight.
Do you guys get it? It's funny.
Previously, on Werewolf the Dark Ages, The Burden of Kings. So far, 3 of the Van Constantine siblings have had their first change, taken on the form of the War Wolf, and the grave, terrible rage and almighty power that implies. After effectively cleaning house quite literally, you found yourselves without parents, without servants. The estate
there was
left...
nobody to make nut sauce.
Yeah, you have to make your own nut sauce. Well, last session you did go to a village, procure some new servants, and now you await the carriage that will take you to the tribal bawn of the Silver Fangs in the area. Who the fuck just left?
Austin.
I didn't.
Oh, Ben.
It was Tom.
I wasn't.
Adam.
I'm still here.
Okay, no, we're good. Something blinked.
I didn't see me hear anything here.
Oh, I swear to God, you guys would have seen me have an aneurysm live on camera. I don't know how people just do this professionally. I was watching this video stream today, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful, and they had this fucking gorgeous professional thumbnail, and these great-looking cameras, and everything went well, and that's fucking magic and witchcraft as far as I'm concerned, because no matter what I fucking do, something goes hilariously wrong in the other direction.
It's our shot.
You can only take solace the fact that every professional stream you've seen has had absolute, just everything go wrong right beforehand every single time.
Why do you say that?
Because I've heard professional streamers say this like multiple times.
Okay,
People working on it?
I guess we just need to figure out how to fucking weed that shit up beforehand. Anyway. During the night, Leander and Gawain were sparring with one another in their Hamid forms while the servants were distracted. Elizabeth, you had awoken.
Got woke.
Awoken!
Feeling strangely bedraggled. And Lucius still is a wolf. He has not attained the vaunted state of the were prefix. So, during the night before, is there anything else you wish to do, any preparations you wish to make before your escorts arrive the following morning?
I guess pack up all the important books.
Important books, that's all the
And
books.
probably tell the serving girls to get some food ready for us to take on a journey, as well as write that note so our father won't kill them the moment he sees them.
Where are you gonna put the note?
Front to the gate.
Dear
I'll write multiple notes at different points I feel he might walk in. So I'm like, if he's in Garu form and he jumps over the wall, there'll be one right here.
I want you to role play this out for me, or at least tell me where you put the notes and what contingencies you plan for, because I think this is entertaining as hell.
Well, obviously there's one going on the front gate, probably the front door, in case he just kind of burst his way through and doesn't see it. And any point I've seen him probably jump over, I'm gonna go there, put one right there, one on the kitchen table. I'm gonna write 2 of them and pin them to the serving girls' dresses, in case if all else is about to kill them, they can pull it off their shirt and put it in front of his face.
But they're already dead by then.
And then we're going to tattoo a copy on their
no
skull.
swiping.
So if he eviscerates one of them, the other one might have a chance.
Yeah.
All right, anybody else? Oh, by the way, Austin is here in Discord with us. Say hi, Austin.
Hello.
Wow, you actually said hi.
You listen to
Like,
chat?
no strings attached. There wasn't some horse shit that he does along with it. It was just hi. What the fuck, Austin?
Military
Because
needs you, man.
Because I have strings coming in like 10 minutes when I leave.
Oh.
I work in the morning. I have like 10 minutes.
No, I have work in the morning.
Someone has to defend this country from weeaboos.
There's one
Well,
right
you
here! You're not doing a good job!
He snuck in before I took the job.
I want to talk to you, man.
I've already infiltrated the culture.
Just squatters' rights. I can't do anything.
Also, we're still playing Doom, apparently.
Are we?
I swear to God I changed that.
No,
Refresh-
it's changed on mine.
Okay.
Oh.
I have Werewolf the Dark Ages. And category World of Darkness.
Because we're fancy like that. Alright, anybody else want to make preparations?
I will pee and mark it as my territory.
No,
Where?
that's not gonna like that.
You're gonna pee on the signs
Too
that
bad.
Josh put
Not
up?
here, is he?
You're gonna pee on the signs that Josh put up?
My pee-pee, my house.
Pay on the serving girls and
Excuse
mark
me?
them at your own.
No flag, no no flag, no house. And this has our flag all over it.
Our dad's gonna come home and he's like, I'm gonna have to pee all over everything again.
He's gonna pee on you.
Or Kelly, no.
Elizabeth, as you awaken in pain, your body feeling strangely heavy and languid, what do you do? I don't think we ever really revisited your sort of mindset.
Like, fuck,
Adam,
that
tell us what
hurts.
the little girl's thinking.
Like, fuck, I couldn't hurt. Like, it's a good thing I didn't hurt anybody. They want to be like my brothers or my dad.
I don't want to be a fucking murderer.
Yeah.
No, the only reason you didn't hurt anyone is because you're your fucking brother.
Yeah, my dice suck too. Yeah. But I'm like, I'm just like, thank God I didn't. No one got hurt besides me.
We saved the city.
Yeah. They saved the city.
That's a bitch.
Yeah.
Gwen,
And the
anything
man-
you wish to do throughout the night? No?
Tom?
What? I didn't hear anything.
Is there anything you wish to do throughout the night?
Throughout the night, nothing more than just contemplate probably not getting much sleep.
Masturbate furiously with your newfound monkey strength. Gotcha.
I contemplate.
Barring any mental image of how he's going to use his newfound monkey strength, what exactly is Gawain contemplating?
Well, it's been about 2 days since everything's been turned upside down, so, mostly that kind of stuff.
And what goes through his mind?
Will Smith.
No,
silver
not a-
core.
Bitterness, probably a tinge of hatred, and depression. Resentment, a bunch of other unpleasant adjectives.
Lament.
Josh, as the wonderful cherry on top of this shit Sunday, we can't hear you. Mazzy Charizard, how's it going?
No! Adam's fucking,
But
That's one
Adam's
of the
patron.
manservants.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. Just got transported to a different world.
Yep, he's a genie now.
All right. The night passes and sleep, however fitfully, eventually takes you. You are awakened by a banging on the door of your bedroom. Quite a frantic knocking.
I'll get up
Okay.
and answer.
Knocking at my chamber door.
What is it?
You mean rapping gently?
no, make sure this here, boy.
As you open the door, you see Mathilde standing there, quite frantic and worried, and she's got sort of sweat just pouring down here. My lord, forgive me. Someone hails you at the gate. I'm afraid I don't know the proper procedures for what's supposed to happen.
At ease.
Does he have a knife? Or silver?
I'll go see who's at the front.
Oh, yeah.
You're
You're the oldest.
and nothing more.
I'm the man of the house.
Yeah, you're the oldest one.
Now, assuming the knocking woke all of you, what do the rest of you wish to do?
Probably
Go
start
check
putting
it
some
out.
clothes on.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get proper. Because I think I still have some etiquette.
I am already proper.
Ooh.
Properly nude?
Properly smelling of piss as you sleep in the hay that you peed on.
And all about it?
My hay.
It's the whole.
The horses are
They're
dead?
my horses!
You didn't pee on the horse.
I pee on the horse.
You guys picture a wolf riding a horse now. It's going to be super goofy.
I can't wait till you get kicked by a horse.
Travel
Oh, God,
stop?
I'm gonna die!
You try to pee on it, just kicks on the body of Lucius the next morning.
Alright. I guess I'm gonna go see who's knocking.
Okay, as you emerge into the courtyard, the gate is still closed. However, you can clearly hear the sound of horses on the other side.
Is my hole still there?
Yes.
Your hole is always.
Miraculously, none of your livestock has managed to get itself massacred in the rampage of no less than 3 errant Garou.
Well, I guess I wait. And I sniff. What do they smell like?
Give me perception primal urge.
Do they smell like someone else's pee?
Moment. Okay.
Adam, I hate your fucking mic.
You'll hate it forever and ever, Tom.
As long as I can hear every fucking mouth noise you make. Yes, it will.
Ooh,
Boy, how's
Paizo
it
is
supposed to be
streaming
on top?
Starfinder right now. It's a competition.
What?
What is it?
Oh, I said Paizo's streaming Starfinder right now.
What is the diff?
We'll call it a standard 6.
Alright. 3 successes.
3 successes. You horses. You smell metal. And
Ooh.
you smell humans. Now, there's a bit of an edge to these humans. Like,
You're
maybe they're more acclimated to the wilderness than a typical person might be, but they're definitely human.
Ah, they're rangers. Got it.
Maybe a little less than ranger.
Less than a ranger.
They're forest hobos.
A scout? A scout rogue? I guess I'm just gonna chill here. I mean, not but around.
Elizabeth, what are you doing?
I'm gonna call up in the covers until I hear something else. Like it hurts.
Last
It hurts
couple
me
nights
out.
people just died. I'm not gonna get up today.
Yeah.
That's fair.
All right, Gwaine and Leander, you emerge into the courtyard. Lucius sniffs the air expectantly and sits on his hind legs, content to wait. What do you do? Josh, buddy, we can't hear you again.
God damn.
You sign language. You seen a sound of voice?
You almost had something.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Awesome. I said I'm seconding my brother for whatever kind of brotherly duties I have to do.
Well, again, this is
Hell
something.
yeah, brother.
This is something once upon a time your father's manservant would have done. Open the gates, announce the visitor, walk them through. There's kind of a lot of pomp and circumstance that would happen, especially if your visitor was of some rank. So what's going on right now is very much not the way things are supposed to be done. It's going to be improvised one way or the other.
Okay. Then I will be the one to open the gate.
All right.
And I will be the one to leave because it's almost 9:30.
You son of a bitch!
Farewell, Austin.
Look,
Hey.
if you could win the lottery, I can buy out my contract. We could just stream forever.
How much is your contract?
$10,000.
For a year left, like 250 grand.
Why are people still worth this much?
Wait, hang on. If we buy out Austin's contract, right?
With Patreon money.
We have it. No. We have his Navy contract. CAFCON could have its own PMC.
That's not quite how that works.
No, it would be one guy, but we have our own private military.
Oh, that's still not that. No, you buy. You nullify his contract. You don't buy it. You buy him out of it.
Can we just buy the military then?
It's basically pardoning a jail sentence. You're not buying the contract. It's essentially a pardon.
How much does the Navy cost? For the whole Navy? No thanks.
$1 million.
Essentially cheapest.
Okay, I have to go.
Come on, guys, donate to the Patreon. CAFCON PMC. You know you want it.
No, I'm going to open the gate and try my best to go through the motions as I see who's on the other side.
Okay, and I'm going to do my best to storytell while I fix our fucking cameras for the 5th time. So, as you open the gate, you see a horse-drawn carriage, and there is one person sort of sitting in the driver's seat of the carriage. He's dressed very regally, as if he might be a sort of manservant who would attend the Lord. This is not some... Oh, god damn this camera, man. Yeah, this isn't some fucking, like, hobo horseman coming to the place. No, this guy works for somebody important. It's this covered horse-drawn carriage, these two beautiful, beautiful stallions pulling them. Braided hair, almost perfumed to an extent, and it even tingles your nose a little bit, Lucius. And then Gawain, standing next to the carriage, having dismounted, there is a young man about your age, whom you immediately recognize as Henry of York, Lord Darien's son. And in the year that you were sent to attend him, Henry proved to be a capable warrior in his own right. He is... In the Lord's advanced age, he is typically the one that attends to the Lord's more secular duties, such as when levies are raised, when... God damn it, I really gotta get the camera fixed, and it's bothering me, and I'm trying to storytell at the same time, and it's not working. It just ain't working, and...
Yay.
Brain aneurysm in 3, 2...
No, I'm okay. I've accepted the shitstorm. That's part of warding away the aneurysm is the acceptance.
Ride the waves of chaos, Chaz. Given to the chaotic powers.
Praise be to the dark gods. All right.
May you suckle at Nurgle's breast.
Nah, fuck Nurgle, dude. It's all about corn.
I like corn.
Okay.
Also, fucking shout out to that guy who drew the fucking Keanu, you're breathtaking already.
Yeah. I love that, yeah.
Like,
What the fuck is going on there?
No, you're breath.
What are you doing?
why did it take us so long to anime-ify fucking Keanu Reeves?
Because he's always...
Matrix?
That doesn't count.
They CGI animated him in the Matrix games.
I mean, the Animatrix was better than Matrix 2 and 3.
I mean, you're right, but you're not supposed to say it.
I'm sure the actors and everybody else did their best. We can blame the directors and whoever wrote the script. Kind of like with the last season of Game of Thrones.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
I believe everybody's camera is almost fixed.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with Adam there. And it's probably close enough. I don't think anybody... If nobody notices it, then I'm not going to tell them it's there. Anyway. As the gates open... Leander, you don't quite recognize anybody, but Gawain, you immediately recognize Henry. Henry immediately recognizes you. He sort of strides forward and spreads these arms in a welcoming gesture. Gawain, old man, how are you doing? We were waiting at the gate for quite a while. Is Wilmot feeling well? And he sort of like clasps your arms in a very strong, manly love gesture.
Dude, the woman's dead. I killed her.
Well, I don't know that. You might have killed her.
You just kind of look around at your family and like, one of us killed Wilmot.
Clue!
They passed away in the night.
It was the wolf.
Yeah.
Well, I'll put on my best game face and return the gesture. Saying what was his name? Something of York?
Henry of York.
Henry. Yes, Henry. Well, she's out tending some errands at the moment.
Pushing up daisies.
Yes, tending the garden.
As you say that, you look to your left and to the back to like the mound of graves that you just dug last night. You're like, Wilmot's busy.
Forgive me, Gawain. I thought Wilmot was your father's manservant. Did I get the name wrong? Speaking of which, is your lord father in attendance? I would much like to pay my respect.
At the moment, no. He should be back perhaps within a day or so. Is that true? I don't remember when he said he might be back.
He'll be back whenever the fuck he wants.
Yeah, he didn't tell you.
True. No, shit. Wilmot's not here, man.
'Tis just as well, I suppose. I doubt he would make time for one such as myself, regardless. My lords of Castle von Constantine, may I please present Bernard, my father's, one of the servants that serve in his halls. He's here to help you get ready and escort us into the tribal barn. And with that, Bernard begins snapping the reins, and the horses begin clopping into the courtyard, and he'll give you a very courtly bow.
Do I see anybody else in the carriage when he comes in?
Give me perception alertness.
Perception or alertness?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't hear that last word. Let me grab my dice real quick. That was quicker than I thought it was going to be.
We can't possibly do this for years and not know what we're doing, right? Like we're gonna get super good at one point just by dint of keep trying.
If by super good you mean we hire somebody else to go through all these headaches, so by the time we get ready, we don't have to do anything. Then yeah,
That's a dream. I can't wait.
Perception alertness.
Dessert.
Three successes.
3 successes. So as you sort of like lift up to peek into the carriage, you don't see anyone else in there. It seems the inside of the carriage is as empty as possible to make room for any luggage you might bring. There is something that really cocks an eyebrow for you, and it looks as if they've situated a chamber pot between the two benches.
well, I mean, you know, can't just pee out the side of the carriage, I guess.
Just stick your butt out and poop.
Oh, yeah.
So then how you gonna let the air wipe it down for you? This is what you pass by some trees.
You tell me you don't air wipe.
Oil and you pass down some trees and just let it wait for you.
My ass gets smacked by low-hanging trees to potentially wipe my ass.
That's awful. So,
I'll ask Henry. I'm like, pray tell my lord, what is the purpose of the chamber pot?
Ah, you see, friend, it's a 2-day trip to the Bondlands. You'll not want to be dismounting till we arrive. We'll be traveling through enemy territory. Typically, is customary for the Bond to send at least one warrior of Garu blood to see the trip through. However, given current circumstances and the political climate therein, I was the most that my Lord Father could spare.
Little does he know.
I'm sure you'll prove more than formidable.
I see you two are a disappointment.
Welcome to the club.
Oh.
Do you say that out loud?
No.
Actually, why don't you give me a intelligence and anything that you might consider social, or if you want like an intelligence politics.
I will take intelligence enigma.
I'll allow it, sure.
That was an absolute joke. What was it? Politics?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not the greatest.
Hand them Elizabeth, let them be on their way. That'll do it.
Do you want that for just Tom's character or mine as well?
Just Tom's.
Okay.
This is the first time you've met Henry.
2 successes.
Okay. From your time serving with Lord Darien, you know that Henry is actually just a kinfolk. He never made the change. Now, as I said, he's quite a skilled warrior in his own right. He's not a pushover. And he's made a little bit of a name for himself, apparently, within the circles that your father travels in, as much as a kinfolk could hope to be. But he is not Garu, and that makes him lesser.
But he doesn't get 4 strength, 1 dex, and 3 stamina.
Davy Jones Show, how you doing, buddy?
I was gonna say, it's like, people will be like, oh yes, Henry is a great warrior. Before a kinfolk.
Basically, that's exactly what happens.
It's like, oh yes, look at Henry going, trying his best.
How adorable.
Bless his heart.
He slaughtered 16 Black Spiral Dancers by himself. If only he was a Garu, it could have been 23.
It could have actually mattered.
Yeah.
Alas, he gets no honor, no glory, and no wisdom.
Oh yeah.
And no rage and gnosis. And no health track, really. He's an NPC.
He's the most powerful NPC the world has ever known. No.
Well, I'll take the moment to introduce myself to Henry and tell him that I'll apologize for Elizabeth not being here. And I'll be like, this is our new brother, Lucius, I say as I point to the wolf.
New brother? Ah, I see your father was a man of many proclivities.
Some would say it that way. Others would be less polite.
He'll sort of bend down and extend a hand in Lucius's direction, after shaking yours, of course.
Yeah, she with your nose or your paw?
I kind of just pull my neck back, like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
You're not even going to do the hand sniff?
You can immediately tell, dressed in chainmail with a blade at his belt, this is the guy. This guy was the source of 90% of the metal that you were smelling.
Oh man, doing a 6 solo.
Yeah, there's 10% in the chamber pot.
I was like, I don't like the smell of metal that much.
But you like the smell of fresh meat, and that has blood,
Yes.
which smells like iron.
It smells like meat, but without the taste.
Well then, that's disappointing.
Well, it might have the taste. You just haven't been able to get through it yet.
That's true.
I was going to say, you don't sniff his hand and then go pee on the carriage? And I'm like, oh, something else that's mine now.
Pee on the horses?
Mazzy, I need to learn an entire fucking language, man. It's gonna be a while.
As he sees the wolf's sort of perplexion, he'll sort of pull his hand back and stand up. In time, then. So tell me of yourself, Leander Van Constantine. It's always a pleasure to meet another noble scion of such a renowned hero.
Well, while you two do that, I shall go prepare for travels then.
He will bow to you politely as he turns back to Leander.
I'm like, you'll have to forgive the accommodations, Henry. You see, every one of us who is of my mother's lineage has undergone the change in the past 2 days. And it's the lack of servants.
We got hungry. None of us knew how to cook. So
Yeah, eat the food raw.
I see. And he sort of,
Yeah.
his eyes flit back and forth as he searches for the words. Would that I had words to offer that might be of any comfort to you, but you needn't worry about me. Before last week, I had spent the last several months in a tent on a battlefield. Any home is a palace to me at the moment.
Oh man, we're gonna be gone for a minimum of 4 days. If our father comes back and the new servants are there, he might kill him.
I put a lot of notes. I did my best. It's all in the hand.
I don't think we're gonna come back in 4 days.
I said minimum. A minimum of 4 days.
Hey, Anai, how's it going?
Oh my god! Speaking of Anai, I probably won't go join us tomorrow.
That's okay. Plans have changed.
I knew it!
Yeah, you Thursday off though?
Yeah!
Oh, I guess it's a good thing I forgot to tell Melinda about that then. We were gonna do a hentai literature club on Thursday, and I've been forgetting to tell you
But
about it
then
for the past
Tom
couple
got
days.
off on the day.
Told me last second.
Well, no, it got canceled. It's okay. I didn't screw up.
You did, but
It worked out.
I have some other things I have to do tomorrow. Perhaps Friday or Saturday.
Guess who you can't meet?
so it's gonna happen.
Alright, so
Ugh.
how long are they gonna be talking?
For like 3 more hours. Actually, maybe only 1 hour and 20 minutes.
Well, we already started packing, so that the to load everything.
Oh, the characters.
What are you looking for, X?
I don't know. I'm probably just gonna get like bored and dirtle.
Actually, I'll tell you what. Can you roll for me, please, an intelligence? Oh, let's call this intelligence alertness, actually.
Oh, how smart am I? Kinda. Diff 6?
Yes.
3 successes.
3 successes. So here's what I'm going to do. Over the past several days, you've been listening to humans talk completely. Sometimes talk to you. Different humans, different things. They don't seem to understand each other. Now, usually takes a little bit longer to train a canine, but you're no regular canine. You're a bit smarter. So I'm going to say... You got 3 successes?
Mm-hmm.
Times 2. I will allow you to have learned 6 words of your choice over the past couple days.
Alright.
What
All
would
bad
you like
words?
those 6 words to be?
All bad words?
Are they going to be
Oh,
sweet?
bad words. Fuck, shit, cunt, ass, tits. No.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
the George
what-
Carlin special.
And be a front.
Are they going to be your siblings' names?
Hell no.
I mean, probably. I don't
So
know.
did-
Do you guys call each other that?
They call each other siblings? No. It's like, hey, you.
Do we call each other siblings? No, we don't address each other. Such
Boy, fuck stick.
We actually don't even talk to each other.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Let's go with. I like mine.
Hello, my love.
Mazzy.
Mine. Okay.
Food.
Write this down. Write this down. We're gonna build your language little by little.
Ooh.
Hey, I did it with the salubri. All right. I was the one having to make a fucking language pool out of vampire. I need Gabriel. Please stop talking.
I forgot. That was great.
Oh, history.
Wait, how many words? 6?
6.
Yeah.
So far, he picked mine and food. What about stop?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know the context of that.
Because I imagine you've heard me say it quite a few times when I've caught you peeing on things at this point.
Keep going.
No and stop. Also synonyms for mine.
Mine. What's another good word to have? Or that I care about?
Dig.
Doug.
God damn it, Adam.
I don't know how often these
Surprisingly, that actually is spelled the same way forward as and backwards.
It's not.
It is not at all.
All right. So Tom, what are you doing to prepare as he's picking his language?
Well, probably getting some. Definitely getting, my ornaments. I still have it written down for some odd reason. You'd think I would have.
Alright, I got it.
Well, 2 of them has to be good boy.
No. No one thinks I'm a good boy.
Like Keanu Reeves.
Breathtaking.
So it's mine, food, hide, sleep, run, fight.
Solid choice.
Are you going to start doing the husky thing where you try to say them? It's mine.
Did that dog just clean my chair?
I think you should do the husky thing and try to say them.
And do you do the Sheba thing when you get excited? You start doing a little dance.
Or I think you should replace one of those words with the Scooby-Doo laugh. Or Chess, can you have the Scooby-Doo laugh for free?
Sure. All canine characters get the Scooby-Doo laugh for free.
Yay.
Does that mean all of us do?
Well, no, but his werewolf and Scion does.
Well,
Right.
So in my ornaments, traveling clothes, a cloak. I kind of want to take my horse.
Now that's interesting. You could consider that you're going to need supplies for the horse.
Yeah, I was considering that. So saddle, food for the horse.
But I peed all over the hay.
It's all
the thing
soggy.
about that is, I don't care.
That's the horses.
I don't adhere by your damn dog rules.
Oh, you're going to try to take the hay and he's going to do the husky mine.
That's mine.
I'm sorry. I've gone through the change, so already. You don't get to tell me what to do.
Yeah, but you have nuts.
So do you.
You gonna bite my nuts?
If you bite mine.
Is that a threat or a proposition?
Well, it's a video title.
Yeah.
No, that's something very different, Mazzy. Yeah, I'm gonna actually be getting my horse ready for.
Okay, that's actually a really good idea. Leander, what are you gonna do?
Well, I preemptively packed my things. I'm probably trying to explain the situation as best I can of what's happened the past couple of days to Henry while I go kick Elizabeth out of bed.
I die. I'm incapacitated, or I think I'm mauled. Yeah.
That's right, you're dying.
As you're explaining, you can kind of get the sense Henry doesn't quite understand, but he's lending a sympathetic ear nonetheless and just trying to listen and, I guess, understand your man pain. Elizabeth, you get kicked out of bed.
Like,
I'm like, this is my this is my poor sister. I'm like, she underwent the change. She tried to kill us. We had to put her down with lethal force.
like the fuck, man. I'm still bleeding internally, man.
Oh, you cunt!
Elizabeth, we're going. Get up.
Forgive me, milady. I did not mean to walk in on a lady's bedchambers unannounced. I shall await in the courtyard.
Take my brother with you. I'll kick his ass.
She's gotten quite surly since the change.
Move up your balls up, bro.
I shall say, from what I've heard of your lord father, I do see a family resemblance.
She had her mother's looks, but her father's attitude.
You're still talking behind my back? Welcome back to sleep, bro.
Adam has elected to not be in the fucking party anymore.
Also, because like nobody told me that we're moving, like or like traveling.
You just said
So
we're
right now-
leaving.
Yeah.
I thought like, is it a practical joke though, bro? Like nobody told me. I just woke up.
Don't wake your ass up like at 2 in the goddamn morning. Hey, we're leaving. Nah, he's just fucking with me.
Well, what did you think that too?
Practical joke, bro. Very. I can see this being said very often.
Just so yeah, because. Hey, Leander, are we still under attack or what? Why are we leaving?
And I'm like, I'm sure Father told you when he left that we
He
were
didn't
to
tell
be
me
going
nothing.
to another lord's house.
Didn't know.
I didn't do none.
I ain't do none.
It just
Well,
like,
Elizabeth, that is the situation. And
But then who's gonna be be in charge of here? I am in charge of here. I got this.
well, no, you don't, because you don't have control over what happened last night. And what if you kill the two serving?
I think I can't hear anybody right now. I'm all beat up. Thanks so much.
He just wants me to hit you with lightning again.
Adam is super not wanting to be part of this stream.
God damn it.
Tase him in the butthole.
Kick them in the butt. Like, can you just tell someone to put my address in there, and I'll be good to go? Or even right now, or like in the morning? God damn it.
Grab your dresses and your flowers. Let's go.
Hey, you taking God's name in vain?
God damn it.
God damn it.
It's my eyes, Melinda. I'm not sharing.
Shade his eyes with his teeth.
All right, Leander, this is falling to you. It's time to get your surly sister in
Whoops.
ship shape.
I'm gonna flip her bed over.
Okay, 1 flashing damage.
What is your homage strength?
Mine?
Yeah,
3.
good enough. Okay, yeah.
I'm not a total book nerd. I'm still my father's child.
Adam, roll to soak.
So I accidentally turned down my volume. What the fuck happened?
Adam doesn't want to get out of bed, so I'm flipping the bed over with him in it.
Anyways, 4.
You just have stamina.
Yeah.
What is that? I'm like 16. Adam's character's like 11.
I
You're
got
back.
3
Completely
successes,
appropriate
yeah.
behavior.
I got 3 successes.
Okay, so it sucks. You don't really bruise or anything. It's not really your werewolf healing powers are going to kick in before any bashing damage would have mattered anyway. So you thump face first on the floor, and it's more of an insult to you than an actual infliction of any sort of pain or aggravation.
And then you feel the rage.
I feel the rage, Jeff. But I'm just gonna like grab the pillow from the bed and just use it, sleep there on the floor now.
Jesus.
Yeah, fuck you, I'm going to sleep. Well, why are you like this? Why can't you just be normal?
We're damn werewolves, bro. We're not even the opposite of normal. I want to be a princess, but no. I
You want me to come pee on her?
Like one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call the 2 servant girls to start packing Elizabeth's things as I start dragging her out to the carriage.
That works.
At once, Lord. What should we pack?
Her dresses, some clothes, a small snack, I guess.
It shall be done, Lord Leander. Thank you.
And all my shoes.
How many shoes do you think you got?
I don't know. It's
Like a whole 2 pairs.
my walking shoes. They're my walking shoes.
You have your indoor shoes and your outdoor shoes, don't you?
Yeah.
Gawain, as you've got more or less your supplies together, you approach your horse, and as you reach for it, the horse still sort of pulls away from you a little bit, sensing the predator within you not quite comfortable.
Well, I speak to it in a hushed, calm tone.
So help me God, you stupid thing. If you don't let me ride you, I'll turn you into glue.
You want to give me a charisma animal, Ken?
That I can't. I can do that. I can do that good.
Yusuf wants us to drop some space wolves on
What's with them?
Elizabeth.
Oh, Will Smith.
On Will Smith? Isn't
Elizabeth. Don't the space wolves have werewolves?
Yeah.
Or something like that?
They call him something else, but basically.
3 successes.
3 successes. All right. You're able to calm it down. The horse nuzzles your hand, remembering that you're still Gawain. You're still the person that this horse more or less grew up with. And you're able to lead it from the stables. Henry will approach you as you lead your horse out. So, Gawain, I'm anxious to hear. How have you spent the last year since we've seen each other? Myself, I've been defending our father's holdings in Northern Ireland.
Well, nothing as exciting as that. Mostly,
Being disappointment to the father.
Adam, I will throw punch you.
From afar.
He's gonna use a zoom punch.
Mostly honing my what's the word am I looking for?
Body.
Abilities?
Sure, either of those work.
Perfecting my body. Getting it ready.
Perfected my form.
I should very much like to test your sword arm should the opportunity arise in short order. I've had quite a bit of practice myself. The Gales fight like wild dogs, but still human they are, though Father suspects some Fianna involvement.
You think that they'd stand against us so brazenly?
I don't think so myself, personally. I've accompanied more than a few diplomatic missions to Terra, and, well, they tend not to see eye to eye with the Silver Fangs. It is not so much of a open hostility. I think this is something the Homids do on their own.
Do you pull the whole... Oh,
Mm-hmm. Yes, the Unchained.
Meanwhile, as you're having this conversation, Leander comes, dragging Elizabeth out by an ankle, still in her night clothes.
Kicking and screaming.
I just want the pillow.
Just
Why are they
a
kicking
moment,
us?
princess.
Can't treat me like this. Heresy, I say.
Bernard, Astrid, and Mathilde will finish bringing the last of your supplies to the cart, packing it in as squarely as they possibly can. Orders while you're away for the keep, Master.
Don't die.
Solid advice.
What's the number one rule, Xavier?
Don't get pregnant?
We don't want any poor brothers.
Oh, tell them, if you can't fill that hole under that Lucius over there dug underneath the gate, and do your best to tend to the animals. Other than that, I understand this is a rather large keep to keep clean, but perform it to the best of your abilities. And I told you about the notes I say as I'm sticking. Should my father come home, try to make sure he reads this before he talks to you.
We shall do our level best, my lord. That I assure you.
And do make sure to prostrate yourself in front of him. Nancy.
They sort of get this blanched expression as they blink a bit, and then they... Yes, Lord. Yes, yes.
Oh, don't look him in the eye.
Also, if he pees on you, that's perfectly normal. He does that.
I think that might have a separate connotation, but...
Just accept it. As payment.
That's the one they were like, I knew the aristocrats were weird.
As Adam, as you are forcibly shoved into the cart, Henry will turn to you. Forgive me for disturbing your rest, milady. However, we do not wish to waste too much daylight. The night holds far more dangers than I care to consider.
Tell me about it. I saw the pillow. I was gonna fall asleep in the cart, leaving no space for my brothers to sit down.
As an older brother, and an older brother in real life, the correct response to that is when I get in that cart, I'm just gonna sit on you.
Last chance to pack anything before we set off, says Henry before he climbs into the seat next to Bernard.
Lucius, do you wish to pack anything?
No, you guys got my stuff.
Pack up the keep, throw it in a bag. It's all mine now.
Yeah.
Even though I really don't have to wear it or use it, I sword and probably chainmail if we have any.
Gawain definitely. I don't know if you would.
A dagger.
Elizabeth definitely doesn't. I tell you what, I'll give you a percentile roll, Josh.
Very well then. My assumption is my father still expects me to train in the arms even if I don't use it. That is a 41.
41. I mean, if you know what, if you want, if that's your expectation, then we can go with that. If you think that he would supply you with a set of chainmail, then if you think that would be worth the money to him, then yeah, you can have one.
Well, I'm assuming this is part of the whole he's going to have to fight someday kind of mentality he has. So a sword and some chainmail and a bow and arrows.
Well, yeah, we've got to fucking eat.
And a rabbit for the road as I toss the rabbit and expect my brother Lucius to go after it.
Well, fuck yeah, I am.
All right.
So there's just a sleeping 11-year-old on a bench and then just a wolf on the floor that carries
just blood.
Oh yeah, I'm shaking it all over the place. It's getting blood all over.
All right. The carriage sets off, and little by little, behind the rhythmic clop of horses' hooves, you see your familial keep recede into the distance. Astrid and Mathilde slowly shut the gates behind you, and in that moment, there's an irrevocable feeling of stepping over the threshold, of no going back now. Your life, as much as it has changed over the past 2 days, has now fully catapulted itself into something completely different. And for hours and hours, the beautiful green countryside of England rolls past you. Fragrant smells of the trees and the flowers, these beautiful sights and vistas of mountains in the distance, a pure, piercing blue sky above you, every once in a while passed through with the quick fleeting of birds. What do? It's a very, very long journey. Eventually, even Elizabeth is gonna get her fill of sleep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pee on the floor.
All right. Lucius just lifts his leg and puts a puddle right in the middle of the fucking carriage, completely missing the chamber pot.
As he starts peeing, I'm going to try pulling him so that it hits the chamber. To see if I can start.
I'm gonna make a leash out of my dress. Put it on his neck somehow.
Would you rip up one of your dresses to make a leash?
Yeah.
Also, Xavier,
Yeah.
do you allow him to reposition your pee?
I mean, he could try to do whatever he wants with my pee, but he's not putting anything around my neck.
No, I'm not trying to put anything around your neck. I'm just kind of trying to pull your body so that it hits the chamber pot. As I'm trying to no, in there.
In the pot. I don't know how comfortable I am with that.
Can we use Dex? Battle of Dex Ball?
If you wish to resist him, I will accept a strength athletics contested from both of you.
But your resistance only makes him harder.
3 successes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, it's nice to know I have half the dice pool he does.
All ones?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so you grab him by the hind legs and try to yank him closer to the chamber pot. This wild wolf is resisting you, growling, and the whole time the stream is just kind of doing one of these. Gwaine, are you on the outside, or you're riding your horse alongside, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you intend to do for sleep?
Sleep on the horse? Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, just sleep on the horse.
I sleep on the seats. It's the same thing.
I know that was something certainly done in the Old West. I don't know how often that was done in the medieval era, but yeah, I'll absolutely allow it.
Hey man, the horse knows the way home.
Just check
You can just tie it to the back of the carriage, and then
it's like a skateboard and just hanging on. The horse is like, fuck up.
The horse is like a skateboard. Well.
Okay, so Adam, I'll let Charlie decide what the title will be this time, because that one's also there.
The horse is a skateboard. Yeah.
Right. What am I gonna do for pooping too?
Out the door.
What do you mean? I don't know how to do that.
Just do a squat.
I am gonna absolutely just do a squat.
You're still an animal. Even animals know to pick a corner.
Yeah, basically.
And at some point, you're gonna have us piss or poop in that chamber pot.
Yeah, but can I get up there? Like, is it worth it me trying to get up there and poop? Or because I can just poop in the corner, much easier.
I will try to explain it to you because Leander's not going to want to go a whole carriage ride with piss and shit in one corner.
Xavier, please add chamber pot to your list of known words.
Orlando just used lightning bolt on his ass.
Lightning bolt.
Yeah. 360k. I love that.
Please add chamber pot to your sheet is the title. Just for you, Yusuf.
Just have all of them be the title. This has the longest time.
Eventually, the sun begins to dip below the horizon. It is a marvelous sunset that paints the English countryside with orange flames. And what are you doing right now?
Are we there yet?
Lander's probably scrolling in the possible blank sheets of a book, probably just sketching or writing poetry or whatever he's experiencing as the carriage is going along.
All right.
Dear diary, today my brother pooped in the corner again.
That used lightning bolt on the poo. It smelled worse than you.
Now it smells like ozone and poop.
Gross.
How about you, Lucius?
Well, I rolled intelligence linguistics to try to figure out that I should poop there.
Oh, best use of that skill. Best use.
That's how we roll. Do
So I
you
figured, okay,
roll
I
to
do
see if you
there.
poop here?
Gawain, what are you doing?
I'm riding my horse.
Does your horse have a name?
I think they both had names, but I don't remember what they were.
Augustus.
Are we... At what point will we be in enemy territory?
Currently.
Oh, well then I'm staying vigilant.
Okay.
You're not even whistling or reciting something?
No. I was bred for one reason.
Let's get this bread. Different connotation right now. Anyways.
It's going to be pretty impressive to see a wolf poop.
Like, if I don't, like, I don't know, mind what's the other one? There's somebody, there we go. The dog poop on the toilet.
Oh man. That's another adventure for another time. You know how to use the toilet.
I mean, you've got the gist of it. This is the Dark Ages. The chamber pot is the toilet.
Just put butt over hole, poop. Easy. Let's see how I can
Nailed
fuck
it.
that up later on. It's like, oh boy, this is where they make soup. I poop in it.
Like, no chamber pot, this is bowl.
But I mean, it's English food, so you probably wouldn't tell the difference.
Nice uniform gray.
I was going to say your wolf might probably be like, instead of having to dig a hole, they've brought a hole with them.
Movable hole.
Yeah.
Adam, do me a favor. Roll me 2 dice at a difficulty 8.
I don't have it.
What do you
That's
mean you will have
difficulty
2
3?
dice?
Yeah, it has difficulty 3. Hey, never mind, I did it the wrong way.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
Mortgage. Yeah, let's come on. 1 success?
Okay. Here's what I need you to do. Did not think this through. Tom,
Hmm.
I need you to give me a perception alertness at a difficulty 7. Xavier, I need a perception primal urge at a difficulty 8. Chaz, open your goddamn Onyx dice.
That's, you said 7, so right?
Yes.
Oh, that's a 1 success.
Okay.
Why'd you say it like that, Tom?
For fun.
4 successes.
4 successes?
Yep.
All right. So, as you're trying to contemplate the chamber pot and thinking about poop and where to put it, your hackles go up a bit. And there's just this overwhelming sense of bad.
Oh, I hate bad.
Then try being a good boy.
I do my best to be the goodest boy. Alright. Well then, I'll start growling at the bad.
You haven't really picked up a sense. It's more like an animalistic sixth sense that there's danger incoming. So at the moment, it's kind of all around you. Leander and Elizabeth, you see Lucius just kind of perk up and start growling. Gawain, you can hear it from within, and if you look through the window of the carriage, you can see that he appears to be in some kind of distress.
What is it, boy? I say as I pull a sword out, kind of looking out the window.
Is there like a door to this carriage, or is it a...
Yeah, there's a door. Of course there's a door.
Okay. Can I push the door open?
Maybe.
Door handle first.
No, I don't have thumbs!
We have a nose?
Like, you wouldn't just push the door open, that's true. There would
Yeah.
be some sort of mechanics to it. So, do you think you'd be smart enough for that?
I doubt it. I mean, maybe, but I haven't seen anybody do it yet.
Okay. So, what happens is you kind of just, like, throw your shoulder into the door, and the carriage lurches a little bit. You seem to have gotten Henry's attention as he looks back to see if everything's all right. What is the reaction from the rest of you?
What's going on?
Sort of danger. I think we need to be alert.
I'll draw my arm. My line fang.
All right.
Okay.
You arm
Yeah.
yourself with Lion's Fang.
I have a not magic sword because my father did not deem me worthy of one, and I will try to doff the chainmail. Don, not doff.
Well, that's gonna... Alright, no, that's actually fairly easy. Just slip it on.
Yeah, it's not plate
Unless
mail.
you're,
It doesn't have
unless
to
you're
have
playing by Pathfinder rules, and in which case medium armor takes 2 minutes.
I've put a chain shirt on before. It wasn't that hard.
You're absolutely right. Same thing with plate mail. It doesn't take 10 fucking minutes.
Elizabeth,
David,
what are
trying
you
to
doing?
say?
Your brother's putting on armor. Your other brother outside just drew a sword. The wolf is going nuts.
So that's why I told you guys to just leave me at home. But no. Why take me
Oh
on your
my God.
adventure?
Oh my god, Elizabeth, shut the fuck up.
I don't
She's gotten
know.
so salty.
Yeah, like, you guys kicked my ass. What do you expect me to do?
You tried killing everybody.
I failed horribly.
Yeah, but I sucked at it.
It's like attempted murder. Come on, guys. Let's get over it. It's the Middle Ages, bro.
Tom,
Hmm.
what you see with your one success, it's not quite enough. But you are able to catch for just a split second as there's this tiny distortion in the air. something like sort of like a shimmering, wavering sort of invisibility, moving in front of the carriage, and suddenly there's a flash, a splash of blood that sort of coats everything as one of the horses in the carriage is completely decapitated in one fell swoop. And with that, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Ooh, that's 7.
Ooh, what'd you roll, a 1?
I rolled a 2.
I rolled the 1.
Remember, I don't have great stats because I had to a lot of different things.
Yeah. Gnosis being the first one.
Yeah.
All right, Josh, how'd you do?
I got a 10 total.
10, what's your modifier?
5.
Okay. Elizabeth.
6.
Lucius.
14.
Gwaine.
7, still.
Interesting. Lucius, you're up first.
Oh boy, I clawed at the door.
Are you gonna potty boy?
All right. You claw at the door. Your paws, your claws clack uselessly, maybe shredding a very, very lovely interior. You're trapped. You're trapped in this tiny little box. There's death all around you. Again, for the third time this week, after that man abducted you, put you in the sack. There's this overwhelming terror, and now you're completely trapped. You can't get away. There's not even Mother Earth under your paws to tunnel away. You are completely trapped in this box.
With your own poop.
With my poop. Ah!
And it makes you angry. Gwaine, as you and Henry turn, there is this massive 9-foot-tall black wolf dressed in some sort of rudimentary armor, claws bared, its shaggy hair very, very deliberately braided, with these piercing red eyes. It snarls towards the carriage and sweeps another hand across and completely rips the other horse in the carriage in half. You can hear howling, baying, as from either side of the carriage, 2 more of them approach. And with that, I believe it's Leander's turn.
Oh boy, do I see the wolves? As I look out the window and basically do this very simple hitch, I'm assuming keeps the door locked?
You cannot not see the wolves.
Okay.
Like, they're huge, they're enormous, there's 3 fucking Krynos werewolves coming. It just, things are going down.
Oh boy, this armor's gonna be pretty useless.
Let me out!
Yeah, I'm basically gonna undo the door, step out, and try to shift.
Okay. That's Stamina Primal Urge difficulty 6. Are you going Krynos?
Yeah, I'd like to live. Ooh, 2 successes.
You can hear the Libra Jovi speak in your mind. Well, Skin Changer, I told you. You think yourself ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. I say as I imagine I have some kind of basically belt. What do you call it? Like what I have for my meat horn, but for a book. Basically a book clasp on my belt.
Okay. All right.
As I start to shift.
All right, you shift. Because you made the roll, it does not take your action. So you basically still get to use your turn. Your chainmail is probably not Krynos-sized.
Oh no, I doubt it.
You know what's going to happen, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna burst out of it.
No, it's not gonna burst. You just.
It's too tight.
So you're effectively wearing chainmail tatters at the moment, as with this baying roar, battle is joined. What would you like to do? Now, so, carriage is sort of in the center here. Alright, you have one coming from the front, one coming from either side. Gawain, do you believe that you were riding on the side of the carriage with the door, or would you rather try and defend the opposite side?
Tell you what, evens or odds?
Evens.
Okay, what goes to what though?
You
Evens
decide.
is the doors.
Evens what?
Evens is the door.
Okay. That's odd. Well, that's an odd choice.
Yeah. So you're on the other side.
Yeah.
What you gonna do, brother?
I can barely hear Xavier again.
Okay, well, so, Leander, right now, you are the only one standing between the cart and the werewolf approaching from this side. Would you like to intercept that one? Would you like the one going for the front? Do you
No,
somehow
I'm going to intercept the one that's coming towards us.
Go for it.
Just to be clear, I don't have the stats for a sword. Well, how much damage would it do if I do hit with it?
Strength plus 2.
Is it a one-handed arming sword?
Alright, I'm basically going to slash at this thing, though, now in Krynos form. I have 11 dice to do this. 3, 4... 5 successes.
5 successes. Right, roll damage. I mean, you obviously hit this thing.
What is that, 6 dice for damage?
Yeah.
4.
4 lethal. I should really write this down because this is going to be really hard for me to keep in my head. So,
Nah.
you come out, and it looks almost... This long sword, or this arming sword that your father gave you, looks almost like this comical little dagger in your massive werewolf mitt, but you swipe with it, and you manage to gore this werewolf right across the side, carving this gash from ear to cheek. Alright, next I believe was Gawain? Yes?
Surprising. Okay.
Am I wrong? Was it Elizabeth?
I had the lowest score. No, I had the lowest score.
Fucking Garmon.
Is this the point where Power Wolf starts to play?
Ooh, which song? Night of the Werewolves? It's not quite night yet, but it could be. I feel like it
I don't know,
fits.
for some reason my mind went to Wolves of Armenia, even though this is not Armenia.
Ooh, that's a good choice.
Anyway, I'm gonna hop off my horse and where are the werewolves exactly?
So, like I said,
Front
there's...
side.
Yeah, basically.
And I'm on the
We'll say you're on the left side of the cart for, I guess, to normalize some sort of...
And I'm on the right side then?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll charge the closest werewolf to me. Leander.
I was gonna say, if Henry wants to be a werewolf, this is his chance. We got 3 wolves. If he wants to skin them, when we're done with them.
Skinwalkers are super bad.
That's
I
only
mean-
if you don't accept them.
I mean, they attacked him, so what are they gonna tell him?
Okay.
Well, the difficult part is they have to be the same, born into the same... That's the kicker.
Alright, so you've got your Lion's Fang. Are you staying Hamid?
Yeah.
Alright, swing this thing.
Let's see.
Tom, I know you're trying not to go Krynos for him. We could have wishboned somebody.
I know. But yeah, Gawain ain't about that life yet.
Very well then. We'll wishbone somebody eventually.
Perhaps one day. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
Roll that damage.
X, what's Lion's Fangs damage?
Isn't it?
Lion's Fang damage is strength plus 6, I believe.
Really? I thought it was strength plus 3.
No. Lion Fang's big.
Okay, fuck it, man. Roll strength plus 6. I don't give a shit.
Oof.
And then if you hit, you get an extra automatic success and attack damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so 6 plus 5 plus 4. So 14 dice. Jesus Christ.
How does it feel to be Gabriel?
He's alright, I guess.
Yeah,
Is that Chicano?
there's not enough couches around.
There's 2 dead horses. You could go full blown Jack the Ripper in a fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure with them.
Right. We'll use the horses like a dead tauntaun.
Whoops.
What's going on with that horse? Just face comes out.
Yeah.
Okay. And doo-doo.
I'm sorry, Adam, but I believe in this scenario you might be Speedwagon.
That means I'm best girl.
Well, actually, Xavier might be Speedwagon because Speedwagon's the one like, why can't I do anything?
Good job, Mr. Joestar.
Like if we're fighting the werewolves, who's driving the plane?
That's oh, and 1 automatic success if it hits, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's 7 successes with the automatic one.
7 successes. All right, so you step up to this thing. It raises this big silver clave above its head, about to bring it down, and just everything comes to you at once. The pain, the rage, the confusion, the anxiety of the past few days is shot like a bullet out of you through your arms, backed up with the force of just a lifetime of your father's abuse. And faced with this massive beast, faced with a mirror reflection of your destiny, faced with a symbol of what you have become and that which took away your family, your servants, your world. You bring the lion's fang down on this fucking thing, and its head
Take my love,
lifts
my
off its
anger.
body.
And oh, my sorrow.
Elizabeth, you're up.
Go Krinos and help me wishbone somebody.
But I was thinking of like getting a chamber pot and just throwing it at one of the werewolves on their face, so like that like completely. And then next turn going Krinos.
But then it has wolf piss.
No, that's fine. It's perfect. They're like, is yours now, Lupus? Go get him. Can I do that?
That calls you Lupus.
Lupus?
Lupus.
Can I do that? Can I throw the chamber pot at
You can do whatever you want, Doug. Which one are you going to target? The guy up front? Or the...
Yeah, the one that's hitting the horses? Yeah.
Well, the 2 horses are dead. Gawain's horse
yeah.
is still there. But the two pulling the cart have been eviscerated at this point.
Don't you dare hit my horse.
No.
So help me, Gaia.
That's my horse.
You want the one up front?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to actually exit the cart, or are you going to, like, lean out the window and throw?
Toby.
Lean to the...
Okay, you're leaning out the window. All right. That's going to be a strength athletics.
Yeah. Be a 4 whole dice. You got 2 successes, or well, 3 successes.
All right, 3 successes, and roll strength plus 1 bashing damage.
Does it do like anything else?
Poison damage.
Poison damage is dysfunctional damage.
No, wait. Chaz, does that wolf lose 1 honor? for getting another wolf's piss on him.
And Lucius just goes, mine.
Yeah,
I
mine.
peed in that. That's mine now.
Do I get honor?
Yeah, you acquire honor.
No, but you gain wisdom.
That's all
Like,
Odin could ask of you.
Projectile P. Why did I think of that? What did you say it was? Strength plus 2.
Plus 1.
Strength plus 1.
And then plus extra successes, but I don't know how many, if any, you got.
Well, I fucked up.
What do you mean you fucked up?
Well, the dice fucked up, not me.
Did you fail or did you botch?
4, 3, 2.
4, 3, 2. Okay, that's just a failure. So you swing the chamber pot out the window. So Leander and Henry get some unfortunate rain on their shoulders as the pot goes bonk into the distance and rolling down the hill. All right, Henry is going to stand up, and he's going to split.
Gonna square up.
Yeah, he's going to split his dice pool a little bit to draw his sword. As he cries out, "Fiend! Heathen! Knave!" And he rips the sword from his belt. And it gleams in the dying sunlight with this piercing luster that is not mere iron.
Hold
And-
on.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I have the difficulty set for something else. Because it told me he botched. I was like, but there's... Oh, no, I see what happened.
Still botched.
I didn't botch. I got 2 6s and 2 1s, so I botched according... No, I didn't botch according to 2nd edition rules. I don't know what happened. Anyway, so he swings, and the wolf is able to step out of the way. All right, give me initiative rolls again.
One better.
I got 13 this time, so I did a lot better.
What's your
I
mod?
got a rock.
5.
Okay,
I have an 11 with the 5.
11 with a 5. Lucius?
13.
I got a 6.
All right, Elizabeth, what's your modifier?
Plus 5.
Look at us with that average dex and wits.
All right, I'll let you and Gawain decide who goes first.
Blank, you go first.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you can do
I
stuff.
really feel like Elizabeth should go first.
What am I going to do first, though?
You can use your die move.
Yeah.
My instant die, I can't, I can,
You
I
can
can go
go
to-
you.
I go Krinos on the end. Hit nothing, because our dice don't do nothing.
No, this isn't D20. The dice don't completely hate us.
If they do me, they're like, you're cheating on me again? I thought you were playing
You
D20
cheated on
games.
me.
Yeah. They get
Adam,
jealous.
you just gotta roll some physical dice.
So to roll imaginary dice.
It's like I roll imaginary dice. Unfortunately, I botch.
Yeah.
All right, so the bad guys won initiative again. This never happens.
You really sure?
Yeah.
How many of us are dead, Chance?
Why did those bad guys last time we played have bonuses to their damage?
Let me see. I need to roll stamina plus primal urge at a difficulty. So that's 9 dice at a difficulty 8.
Oof.
Well, it's okay. This isn't hurting. It's just helping him.
That's the
Has
problem.
Adam healed whatsoever? Like, has a day passed?
No, so I'm also wondering, yeah.
With his werewolf powers kicked in, he'd be fine by now.
Okay, good to know.
All right, so the wolf that you attacked, Josh, you can sort of see his wounds close up a little bit as his Wolverine healing factor closes in, and he's actually going to take a swipe at you with a dex of 4 and a brawl of 3, so 7 dice.
Berserker Barrage.
I'm assuming we don't have our gifts yet, right?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, we ain't got shit.
And that is 4 successes, Josh. Would you like to
Okay.
would you like to abort your action to dodge, or are you going to take it? Or split
No.
dice pool and some combination therein?
No, I'll just try to soak it.
Okay. So then that is going to be 3 dice, plus my strength of 6, and claws are plus 2. You're fine, baby.
I soak for 4.
Well, that's good, because he does less damage to you than that. So his claws bite down and end up pulling a strip of chainmail off of your chest, and you can hear the butted links snap one by one as the chain is just tossed to the floor. The one up front, as Bernard has a panic and tries to dismount to flee for the highlands, this werewolf just reaches down, grabs him, and throws him, and you just see his body split in twain against a boulder.
Oh, fuck.
Now, the werewolves are going to spend rage this turn. Now we go to Gwaine. Gwaine, we've got a little bit of a problem. Your horse, seeing that it is now under attack, seeing that other 2 horses just completely get eviscerated, is now starting to panic. If you choose to do nothing, it's going to flee. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
I can't lose my horse.
You just always ask for Rolf for a new one.
Rolf isn't in this world.
You could spend rage.
Just fucking calm down, horse.
Well, I was going to say, calm the horse down, and then he can attack at the end of the turn.
Throw the horse at the guys.
That's a good idea. I'll spend my rage to yell at my horse to calm down.
Probably going to take a little more than yelling, but how much rage would you like to spend?
I'll spend
7.
1. I don't have 7.
Spend 1?
And we don't know how much rage we have because we haven't rolled.
What?
Remember? You have to roll.
Oh, well, fuck it. Go ahead and roll now.
Oh, I mean, I don't know if I can.
I thought your starting rage was set by your auspice
Every night it changes. Remember, because you got the permanent rage that's set, but every night you get rage equal to whatever the hell you roll on a d10.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, guys. Go ahead and roll. I completely forgot about that.
What happens if our rage goes over our maximum?
Frenzy roll.
Really close to frenzy.
Because I currently have 7 rage on 2 permanent rage.
Oh.
Triggered.
Oh.
You really want to wishbone him.
The real answer is just spend it.
Okay.
Okay.
So 1 rage
Right.
for Gwaine?
Well, I have 1 extra now, so 2 rage.
Well, you can spend up to half of your permanent.
Well, I think rounded down, I assume.
Sure.
Yes, everything's rounded down.
Well, then that'd still be 2.
Okay, so you're gonna spend for 2 rage actions this turn. How do you use your first action to calm your horse?
Buff it on the head.
Knock it out.
Just cut his head off. Like, there you go, stay, boy.
Let's go with something like a familiar whistle call.
Okay.
Something that he recognizes.
All right.
Do you use a little
Charisma
bit of
animal can.
grass?
Huh? Oh, animal. I still can do that. 2 successes.
All right, with 2 successes, you do your familiar whistle call. Takes once in a while, you firmly grab hold of the reins, you force the horse to look. This is not the first time it's been in combat. Probably the first time it's been in combat with werewolves, which would probably make most hardened soldiers shit their pants. But you're able to calm this beast. You are master, and you've got this thing.
I think most soldiers would be seeing something else, right?
Depends on how they roll on the delirium.
Just, oh no.
Elizabeth.
Yes.
Krinos,
It's your turn.
Krinos.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump out of the cart and go Krinos.
Okay. Do you want to use your action to change, or do you want to roll Stamina Primal Age?
Is that the 12th century?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's technically the 12th century.
And I roll.
So it's more like 490.
Hey, man. Asia exists.
Remember that your Stamina Primal Urge is a difficulty 8 for, or no, it's a 6 for changing. I'm thinking of healing.
I cannot use Mother's Touch yet.
You.
Hey, you want to get healed, you're going to get the Mother's Touch.
No.
I only got one success.
It's Krynos time.
one
That amused
success?
me, Mazzy. I thank you. One success.
Yes.
Good enough. You're traveling. Actually, you're probably still in your bedclothes, which completely shred like a fucking linen water balloon as you hulk up to this massive stature.
I'm trying to rage to try to attack one of them.
You don't need to spend rage. You still have your action because you made the roll.
I'll spend rage.
Wishbone. Attack the one I'm doing and wishbone it.
Okay, attack the one he's attacking.
Are you going to try to wishbone?
Yes, I'll do that.
It means I gotta look shit up. Okay.
Each player must roll Dexterity Brawl to grab an extremity. Difficulty begins at 6 and drops by 1 for each guru thereafter.
Dope.
Okay.
Dogpile.
You guys have adjacent turns, so go ahead and roll.
Yes!
How many Wolf Rangers are there? Hold on.
I saw Dex.
Dex Brawl. Ooh, if any one guru inflicts more than 3 health levels of damage after the soak, the extremity is broken or severed.
Difficulty,
You can still do it in Lupus or Hispo. Xavier, you can do it in Lupus. You can help us wishbone this dude.
Something tells me right now.
Yeah, he's not gonna have to worry about that.
Difficulty 6.
Sure.
You got 3 successes.
Josh has been looking forward to wishboning for a long time.
Man, I fucking love Wishbone. That was my
Ooh,
favorite.
I did not do good on that soak roll. You got 3 successes?
That's a hit, yeah, yes. Yeah.
Josh, how'd
Well,
you do?
basically, okay. You want me to roll it right now, too?
Yeah, like I said, you guys have adjacent turns.
Awesome.
Jason?
I wish I had the rolls for this memorized. I just have it up from drive-through. I, too, got 3 successes.
Okay.
Actually, I had to do that at Div 5. I got 4.
Ooh. So what extremities did you grab?
Penis. Nuts.
Nut.
You both grabbed one nut individually. Does everyone feel that?
What'd you grab?
Let's say the head? Or,
I don't think that counts as an extremity. You have to pick an arm or a leg.
Arm, leg, or potentially a tail if it has a really long one. Don't do that.
with the arm, the right arm?
Oh, then I'm going for the left arm because he tried to claw me in the face or the chest.
Okay. So, Elizabeth, you grab one arm. Leander grabs the other. Now, you pull and twist Elizabeth, and it hurts, but not really much happens. Leander, you pull, you grab, you twist, and you can hear bone snap as a piece of it comes shunting out through the skin, and this thing howls in rage and agony, and has lost the use of its left arm.
I'm also spending a rage.
What kind of damage is that?
Lethal.
Okay. And Leander has a rage turn. Does Adam?
Yes.
You're going to spend a rage?
Yeah. Can we do it again?
Do it again.
Lucius.
I think now we just roll strength for when we do it next time.
Well, I have a lot of strength now.
Yes, sir.
This strange emotion that you've never felt before sweeps over you. It's like fire. It's like every bit of your being is on fire, from the depths of your mind to the outermost tips of your extremities. The rest of you can begin to hear horrible cracking noises from within the carriage as the side of it basically explodes. And there's another beautiful silver Krynos wolf that takes out half the side of the carriage.
Well, I'm glad I brought my horse now.
All right.
Well, we can just pull the carriages in Krynos form.
Okay, Tom, remember?
I peed on them. They're mine.
I will fight you.
All right.
You
So
want them to live?
My horse?
Yes.
Yes.
There we go. I peed on it. Therefore, it's safe. It's not the bad.
So, I will allow you to control your starting frenzy, much as I have the others, but I will remind you cannot tell friend from foe, and many friends are a lot closer to you than foes right now.
That's true,
I
but
was
we're
gonna
the
say
bad.
Xavier, if you're saying anything you peed on isn't the bad, Elizabeth threw that chamber pot and got it on Henry and I.
This is very true. They're not the bad.
All according to Gikaku.
You guys are fucking... Oh, you're asking for GM fiat for throwing a toilet at somebody. This is... I am inspired.
This is how we...
So yes, I go for the first thing that is the bad.
So anything that you peed on is not the bad, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The horse, Henry and I.
Honestly, the closest thing to you right now would probably be Gawain or his horse. However, I will allow you to sell me on the idea of attacking the werewolf up front that's currently tussling with Henry.
He's attacking something you peed on.
Yeah. He's trying to take what is mine. No one infringes on my territory.
I mean, until you want to fight, father.
In which case, it will be a glorious battle to the death.
I like the idea, like, you pounce at him, he just gets you by the neck with one hand.
Fucking Ganon side. Flame choke. All right.
I like to imagine our father walks like Ganon does.
Go and, I don't know, rip him apart with claws? Is that what I do?
You tell me?
Is that why our father has so many enemies? He's just Ganondorf.
Garu Ganondorf.
Oh, did you hear the Switch is
Well, no,
going to
he's
have
already-
Legend of Zelda DLC for Crypt of the Necrodancer?
Yeah.
Wait, that's
Well,
not...
it's gonna have a whole new game.
Yeah,
And it's going to have a sequel to Breath of the Wild. A direct sequel.
Yeah.
which is odd. So they're making Majora's Mask for the Switch now.
So how dead
That trailer
is
looked pretty dope.
Link this time? Anyway, what are you going to do, Lucius?
It's actually Ganon that's
Leaping
dead
Rake's
this
a
time.
man that's trying to take what's mine.
Leaping Rake.
I actually don't remember how to do that.
Neither do I. Rule book.
That's why we want the books on drive-through.
Yes.
You think I would take advantage of that, but it would take forever to load.
Xavier's making a joke, but we did buy most of the books.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We've spent a pretty penny on PDFs.
But if.
Even though it's really easy to get them pirated. Not saying where, but you guys know where.
We do not support piracy. Support our friends at Onyx Path that are supporting us, please.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely. They're cool. Give them your money.
And then give them some more while you're at it.
And then give some to Keanu Reeves.
Him
Yeah.
too.
Just don't give any to the people making Shenmue 3.
Well, they don't want your money, apparently.
Yeah, I'm glad I thought that game was a joke to begin with.
What a shitty move they did.
Alright, let's see. Pack tactics, dirty fighting, special maneuvers, evasive action, leaping rake. Sailing past her opponent, the attacker lashes out with claws or a weapon, hopefully dishing up some harm in the process. Assuming she succeeds, the assailant winds up out of her enemy's attack range. In game terms, the player picks where she wants the character to land. Storyteller figures out how many successes and dexterity athletics roll she'll need to get there safely. Where do you want to land?
On the other side of him.
Okay, done deal.
I get
But Massive Charizard, does it give it to you like in a thumb drive? Or.
from a Cockney fellow who wears a big overcoat.
Yeah.
And speaks strictly in rhyming slang.
And,
No, he just tends to ask what I'm buying. Sometimes
Alright.
wants to know what I'm selling.
Give me Dex Brawl Diff 8.
that is 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
4 successes, and I must roll. Alright, with 4 successes, you gore into this thing as you fly past him. Now, technically, Leaping Rake is supposed to get you out of combat, but I'll totally allow you to use it for this. Roll damage.
Do you pounce onto this guy like a Balverine in Fable 1? Where they just kind of...
Valverines were supposed to be like the toughest things you could fight in that series, but then it ended up being the Banshees because the Banshees just had fucking cheese.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Sure,
5,
Mazzy.
6.
Accidentally.
Holy shit.
Unlikely story.
6 damage.
6 damage. Holy shit. And it's Ag, right? From Claws?
Yep.
Yep.
Dude, fuck life.
They shouldn't have attacked us and killed our horse. Have to walk there like chumps.
We can just have someone called Krynos where we carry them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think you mean Hispo?
Why is it always his? Can't it be her Spo?
God damn. I didn't know we had a Black Fury!
Alright. Immediately, actually, no, that doesn't happen yet. My bad. So, rage actions. The enemies go first because they won initiative. So, the one that you tried to wishbone will wrench one of his claws out of Elizabeth's grips and basically just go for your face, Leander.
What a jerk. But now I have more stamina.
And that's going to be 3 successes to hit, which means 10 dice.
I got 3 to soak.
Will you die right here? Before we actually started?
That'd be
We'll
pretty
find
lame.
out.
But we do get the 1 free revive.
You soak 3?
Yes.
Alright, then you're going to take 3 aggravated damage as he rakes right across your face. There's this jagged wolf slash, looking very much like the logo. Alright, the one up front, deeply maimed, is going to spend a willpower to ignore his significant dice penalties. And he's going to take a swing at the frenzying Lucius. One success. Oh, with my strength, that's 8 dice. One success.
You heal. Will it work that way?
So since you don't actually have armor on, I don't think you can soak that. So I think you just take one egg to the face. Huh?
Wait, why not?
Can you? Go ahead, do it. Fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah, if it's egg damage?
Yeah.
And I'm in Krynos?
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Do it.
Oh, I already did.
Well, somebody pointed out to us before, right? Wasn't it Coolant that told us in Krynos you can soak just about anything that isn't silver?
There's so many different iterations of the rules that change little things. I'm a little reluctant to take somebody's word for it unless I know specifically what edition they're talking about. But go ahead, just soak. It makes combat better anyway.
I already soaked
You
3.
hear that, Coolant? We don't trust you anymore.
Yeah, well, I didn't say that. All right, so this guy takes a swing at you and basically just shaves off some hair, misjudging where you actually landed with your leaping rake. All right, Gawain, your first rage action, please.
Well, okay.
Oh, I totally didn't do an attack with Henry. Hang on. Let me do Henry stuff.
Okay. I'll be back then.
Okay, so you got the black Power Rangers RPM Ranger, the purple Jungle Fury Ranger, the Lunar Wolf Ranger from I think was Wild Force. You got Wolf Warrior from Mystic Force, and who am I missing?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Second Mighty Morphin Blue. They were all Wolf Rangers.
Second Mighty Morphin. Oh, you're talking about ninjas. Okay.
Yeah.
Who was the one that was disappointed with what they got?
Oh,
Like when they get the second one?
Johnny Young Boss.
Black Ranger. Yeah, he was a frog.
And it was in the movie, right? That's when he's like, and I'm a frog.
Yeah.
All right. As Lucius, as you're commanding this beast's attention, Henry seizes the opportunity and just plants his silver longsword through the chest of this fucking thing. He pulls it out with a whip of Garou blood, and this thing just topples.
And he should run now.
Very good, PP Pun.
As he just sort of, with fear and uncertainty in his eyes, looks up at you and just half-heartedly raises the blade, prepared to defend himself.
I snarl at him and say,
Mine.
and then I look to the other one.
That is so pant-shitting if you consider a Krynos doing that. Oh my god, that's terrifying. I love it. All right, Gawain, sorry, now it's your turn.
And then you do the Scooby laugh. Okay, so what happened to the one I was fighting?
You decapitated it.
Oh shit, okay. Where's another one then?
Right now it's contending with Elizabeth and Leander on the other side of the cart.
Chuck your sword at it.
You want to help us wishbone it?
I don't think that's possible in this form. Where's is the wreckage of the carriage between me and that?
Yes.
I want to jump on the carriage and then do a jumping attack from it.
I was going to say, Tom. Oh, go ahead.
That sounds cool as fuck. I tell you what I'll do. Why don't you give me a dexterity athletics, and you can add that to your dex melee to hit it, whatever your successes are.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 2 successes on dex athletics. So I add that to hit.
Yeah, so plus 2 dice, and then I'll give you another plus 2 dice for attacking from behind.
Oh, Jesus. So 4 plus... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. This is a lot of dice. A lot to keep track of. What the hell's on my goddamn leg? There we are. Alright.
No, I feel like I should have bought those werewolf plushes they had for Are You a Werewolf? What's the company in the mix that game?
Oh, shit. I'm not sure, honestly. We gotta. You know what? Now we have to like play Are You a Werewolf on stream just to give them the shout out. Or we couldn't give them now. We owe them. So that's a good game.
Because I remember at their booth at Gen Con, they had like these cute little werewolf plushies.
5 to hit.
5 to hit.
Yeah.
Strength plus 10.
Plus 10?
Yeah, 6 for Lion's Fang, 4 for extra successes.
Oh, that's a lot.
This werewolf might give your Von Bernau a run for his money.
Oh, right. Okay, I was trying to remember who the fuck that was. For now. Well, I mean, I'm really just getting fortunate on these damn rolls. Well, kind of. I'm just getting big pools. Okay. Plus turn for true. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Salute.
3, 4, 1. 2 more dice. Okay.
Oh, Chaz, you gotta change Xavier's picture to Werewolf now.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, that's 100% fair. Okay, that's 9.
9. I actually rolled 4 to soak. So what happens is you guys hear the stomp, stomp, stomp off of the wooden planks of the wrecked carriage as Gawain goes leaping into the air, his great lion's fang shimmering in the orange sunlight as he brings it down and cleaves this thing straight down the center. And I suppose I should roll rage, but I'm not going to worry about it at the moment.
I was gonna say, if Elizabeth and I were both still holding on to him, I was still holding on to him, we literally could have we would have been holding him as he got bisected.
Yeah, each of you gets a half. As this thing just gets slit down the center, and Gawain lands in a geyser of blood.
Animu style.
I throw the blood off of my blade by whip.
And then you sheath it and turn around. As the stats from the fight roll up, just S ranks for you.
Smoking 6 style. I'm glad
no
you
way.
think so,
I go through all the motion, then I sheath and then the blood splurts.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
man.
how it goes.
That's how I done. Yeah.
Alright, unfortunately, you're not out of the woods yet, because there's still a very, very
Well, yeah,
pissed
we're
off,
very much
frenzied
into
Krynos. Elizabeth, it is your first rage action. Your only rage action this round.
Cue the CJ, shit, here we meme.
Now you get to hold him down. Now you get to see what we put up with.
Vasil! Hello! You're just in time to watch the shit hit the fan.
It's our favorite Slav.
It's true. I cannot think of a Slav that I like better than Vasil. Well, I guess I
Slav
like
that I like,
Vasil and Neli
so-
equally. So you are both my favorite Slavs.
Can I grapple? I'm gonna try to grapple him.
You should feel honored. You're the only Slav Xavier likes.
So far. I'm gonna grapple him, but
Slav isn't like an offensive term, is it? Like, should we be using like Slavic people?
I heard sloth. No, sloths are cool, man. They don't do anything.
All right, you're gonna grapple pissed off Lucius. Good luck with that. Strength brawl, diff 7.
I resist
this is
that.
Dick 6 though.
In the book?
On,
Okay.
on the sheet, yeah.
Oh yeah, on this little sheet.
Go ahead.
On his little sheet.
Yeah. Yes.
And they're with the same pool, right?
I mean, you're Krynos now.
Yeah.
Just making sure, Vasil. I don't know what means what in different cultural barriers. You know what I mean? I want to make sure you feel welcomed all the time.
Holy shit! You better do it good, boy.
I got 3.
I got 6.
I forgot to put my other things in the Krynos points. Hold on. It's 1 more dex, right? Yeah.
You get 1 more dick.
1 more chance.
All right, so you leap at Lucius, and he
I got
just
one
sort
more,
of.
so I got.
Huh?
I got 1 more then. Yeah.
Ooh.
So I got 4.
You leap at Lucius, who sort of disinterestedly sidesteps the attack. Raven rolled a character for D&D, so she will be back the next time we play D&D, which is going to be next week is Tom's video game stream. The week after that, she should be here, and everybody's holding her to that. So if she backs out, no problem. I did offer her the opportunity to roll a character for Werewolf, but she has to be in the mood for role-playing, and I guess she wasn't. Fair enough.
And she has to be a member of the family.
I would absolutely let her make a Bastet, because she might enjoy that.
Oh yes, Khajiit has way.
Yeah, basically, Vasil. All right, Leander, you've got a rage action.
Oh boy. He might not attack me, but I still need...
You
That's
cut out,
true.
buddy. I couldn't hear you.
Oh. I need to take him down, but he's not going to try to take me out immediately. But then I'm gonna call his attention to me by attacking him. It's inevitable.
I don't know. Elizabeth
Rattling.
doesn't have any pee-pee on her. Neither does Gwaine.
Well, the thing is, Lucius no longer has a pee-pee to pee-pee. So we can't get any more pee-pee unless she wants to roll in the pee-pee that was thrown.
Vasil's very confused at the moment.
So I'm just going to hit him with lightning.
Okay.
Don't. Yep. We're not gonna explain.
I roll my current rage, right?
I believe.
That's more dice than usual. And then I roll my Gnosis for damage.
Right to knee.
That's 4 to hit.
Okay.
And then you do lightning again, so it's a right to knee returns.
Yeah, as I see him going Krynos for him, I'm like, God damn it. It's all over again. Just did this last and 4 damage.
All right, 4 damage. So you pull the book from your book clasp. It folds open. The strong stench of ozone fills everyone's nostrils as the pages of the book go flapping. The Libra Jovi generating energy, this blue glow arising from its pages, and then finally, with a blinding flash, it lashes out with this bolt of lightning. 4, I believe it is unsoakable, yes?
Yes.
4 unsoakable ag damage straight to Xavier's chest.
Oh, bitch!
We got matching tattoos.
Oh yeah, you guys get matching scars as I aim for everybody right in the chest.
Yeah.
Step up, Gwaine. It's your turn, buddy.
I will fight you.
Okay. Tom, your last rage action for this round.
Well,
You take out your baby brother.
Just not working. We're not sure.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. It's just.
so right now he's Garurumon.
Yep.
He's Werewolf.
I Digivolve.
Is that
So-
how you see your Krynos happening? You were doing the whole rotating in a circle? The do 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 do.
Yeah.
So when you get armor made, is that when you can armor digivolve?
Oh,
Is that the armor that you wear too?
the metal Garurumon armor.
yeah.
What do we have to do to make you become Omnimon?
I need to fucking join with a Macaulay.
An armored Macaulay.
I mean, yeah.
I love
I
that
assume
movie.
many storytellers would resent this, but I'll take Digimon over turning my campaigns into a dating sim.
Is that dating sims? You got a problem with those?
Well, Charlie, right now the only female character in the immediate vicinity is Adam, and I don't think anyone wants to do that.
Hey, it's $11.99. All right, just saying.
Yeah, but they also have to contend with 2.5 muscular men.
That was the more that was the gay version of that show, right? Gay porno.
Anyway, what are you doing with your turn, Tom?
Gotta take her baby brother out.
True.
Kick him
I
in the
don't want
chest.
to kill him. Can I the Lion Fang?
Yeah.
Spunk.
So
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try to do that. Just try to knock him the fuck out.
So I'll tell you what. I'll still give you the strength +6, but it's going to do bashing damage instead of ag, and I'm not going to give you the automatic success.
All right. Just say bad dog.
Just whap him on the nose with the legendary fucking birthright.
That also has a spirit in it, doesn't it?
Not
Is
sure.
a spirit just like this isn't what I was supposed to be used for?
Hey, 9 times out of 10, I'm using them correctly. Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
Does our father's stash of fetishes speak to each other since they all have spirits in them?
I don't know if they're all conscious, and not all of them are like spirits imprisoned and stuff like the Libra Jovi is. So
That's 3 successes to hit.
okay, roll damage. X roll to soak.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can you what?
Can I soak this? We'll find out.
How is Henry taking all of this?
So like I said, apprehensively sword raised in front of him
Boop the snoop.
as he's just kind of like eyes locked on Lucius, not quite sure what to do.
Well, how'd he handle the whole shooting lightning out of a book thing?
He's a kinfolk. This isn't the first time.
10 plus. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh shit! When I bisected that one, it didn't do the automatic success. I'm sorry, Charlie. Can we go back?
Absolutely. All right, rewind.
It's rewind time.
I don't want to go.
Okay. So that's 5, including the automatic.
You're not getting the automatic for this. You're
I'm
not.
not getting the automatic.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're not
then
using it in
one.
the way that it was intended.
Well, I only soaked 1, so yeah, I'm down.
All right, Vasil. Hey, we always appreciate having you, buddy. Thanks. Give Nelly our best. Have a good day at work, dude.
Well,
Do you want to roll the haha? I'm not dead.
Well, I'm not dead. I'm just down. It's not worth it to spend it for non-lethal.
Okay.
you just got knocked the fuck out.
I
See you,
got my
Vasil.
boobs snooted.
All right. So just
Goodbye.
whap. You boop the snoot with the broadside of Lion's Fang.
Boop the snoop from fucking hell.
And I turned back into Gabumon.
All right.
So I say, but technically Gabumon's a reptile.
Really?
Yeah.
Hang on. The fucking actually.
Yeah. Because Gabumon is like a reptile that just wears the fur. People don't remember that.
Oh yeah, because he gets Patam on the fur one time, doesn't he?
Yeah, he just wears the fur, but then he turns into Garurumon, and oh my god, he's a skinwalker.
Skinwalker.
Well,
I didn't know
actually, I have
that.
to put you down now. That was a real revelation that you guys just went.
Because I had the same train of thought at the same time he was having it. I was like, wouldn't that make him a skinwalker? How could you, Gabuman?
So, Lucius slowly swings back into his wolf form. You can see the dismembered ones that attacked you perform similarly. Two of them, from what you can tell between the dismemberment and the blood, form into the shape of these very rugged-looking, muscular, bearded men. The other one turns into what would normally be a beautiful black wolf if it still had a head.
Didn't you say one of them had a clave?
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and take that off of him. It's mine now.
Well, hang on. Is there P on it?
I don't know. Roll for P.
Well, if not, then you have to pee on it before someone else does.
Well, I guess I'm peeing on it.
I peed on it. It's mine. Stop peeing on stuff. That's not how it
I like the idea that there's a culture in this pack where whenever anybody wants something, there's this race to whip out dongs to whiz on it first.
Ha! Someone's at a disadvantage.
They absolutely were not BSD, Mazzy.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of talk to Henry and ask him if he has any idea who it was that attacked. I know we're in it. I'm asking him for clarification on who these enemy are. If he has any idea Garu would attack us.
The Shadow Lords.
He'll sort of flick the blade down as he sort of cleans the blood from it, returning it to its scabbards. The Get of Fenris. We've been at war with them ever since my father took their cairn. Where we're now headed, which is why it's in the center of enemy territory, and why we're now in the middle of nowhere with Gaia knows how many more of these things after our blood. And no horses, no carriage, no shelter from the elements.
We'll have to make haste. But
You
I
do
do
have
have an
shelter.
idea.
You have horses. You do have shelter.
Just fucking
You have
taunt.
either horse or shelter. Pick one.
Hey man, I saw it.
Now, to clarify, because I know some werewolf people are going to be like, that's weird. I know the Get of Fenris are typically presented as being like white, like especially in W20. However, there's a passage in the second edition Werewolf the Dark Ages book where they're described as having this really dark black fur, and I just thought that was such a cool image that I've kind of headcanon that as my
oh shit, it's Mewy.
shiny
Oh,
Mewy.
shit.
I love you.
Do you
Okay,
want
then.
anybody extra?
That's that came out of left field.
You now have to give him chocolates back on White Day.
Fluffy lizards.
That's actually Garurumon.
Well, Vasil, you see, they were able to knock Lucius unconscious, and now they're stranded in the middle of nowhere, with no shelter, in the middle of enemy territory, with who knows how many Get of Fenris breathing down their neck, roaring for their demise.
Well, we're gonna have to run, and by run, I mean Henry over here is gonna have to saddle up with I can't remember his name, Gawain's character, and I think the rest of us are probably gonna have to turn into Lupus and start running.
Well, okay, how far... I'll ask Henry, how far away are we to the cairn with it by horse?
We've still got at least another day's travel ahead of us, and that's at our most expedient. And then the horse is going to need to be rested and watered. The
Not all
logistics
the
of this are
horses.
simply hideous.
You could run the horse until it dies.
It's
That's
true, they
something
can go
people
like
used to
80
do.
miles. Right? You can go like
People
80
did
miles
used to do that.
horses.
It's not a nice thing to do, but it's an option.
Do the good old horse marathon.
No,
That's a
I'm
lovely
not
way to
thinking
describe animal cruelty, Adam. Good job.
Yeah.
I've read enough Western novels to know that's a thing that happened.
Yeah.
It's an expensive thing to do, too.
No, I don't think I'll be doing that.
Now, here's the other thing. You also have to think about everything you brought with you. That there's no longer a cart to transport.
Oh, you guys, like what part of the cart broke off? Just the whole cart?
All half of it.
Is this still movable? We can just like have somebody pull it in there. Oh, forma.
On my steeds. Oh man, we're gonna have the old of the Valkyries.
Pegasus?
No, they actually rode wolves.
Oh, I thought you were thinking of a specific deity. Because I know Thor had his pulled by rams. I think Freya had hers pulled by 2 cats. Which is a funny idea. Just 2 cats. 2 big cats. Not like panthers or anything like that. Just 2 giant house cats.
Yeah.
And then when they just nah, bro.
Well, they were called Nordic cats. What is the feasibility we could repair the carriage?
It's fucked. It is complete. There's like no floor. Half the side. You had a 9-foot werewolf bust out of this thing. It is in flinders.
I do think then that our probably our best option is for us to try to run there in either Krynos, Hispo, or Lupus.
I mean, yeah.
Do you know about the other forms? Can we transform them?
Can you Digivolve?
Yeah, can we under Digivolve to the other forms?
Oh, you're gonna have to Beast Digivolve. I don't know.
I mean, in Krynos form, we can probably carry quite a bit of things.
Yeah.
So Lucius is currently unconscious.
It's
true. Well, he's a wolf now.
Yeah, one of you can carry.
He's Garuru. I mean, Gabumon. So he's easier to carry.
Yeah.
You couldn't have gone all the way back into the little fucking slime things they turn into?
Yeah.
Fucking Tsunoma? I don't remember what it was called. Hold on, let me look it up.
When they talked like somebody was pinching their noses?
Yeah.
You're just the baby Digimon.
Oh no, because there's the newborn Digimon, and then after that is like in training, and then it goes into rookie.
Yeah, when they first come out of the egg.
I think the egg was in training, then you had rookie, and then it was champion, and then it was ultimate, and then it was mega.
Yeah, but the little one is yes, it is indeed Tsunomon.
I'm glad that Capcom knows our Digimon lore. We swear it's not just a rip-off of Pokemon.
It's better!
I mean, it wasn't us when we were kids, right?
I mean, the anime has more plot development. There were some shitty seasons, but overall, I think it's a more solid series to watch. How long is it going to take for Xavier to wake up, if we recall knocking out her sister?
Xavier, roll stamina.
Okay. Diff?
Just give me a 6.
Okay, 4.
Okay, with his werewolf healing factor fully activated, he is up like 15 minutes later. As you guys are picking through the wreckage to see what you can salvage, his eyes pop open, and he slowly, wearily, painfully gets back up to all fours. Lucius,
what's going on?
There's been a
Why's my pee-pee hard?
Why my pee-pee hard?
Oh, it actually is digital monsters, Vasil.
Just like how Pokemon is pocket monsters.
So, as you sort of push yourself up, a change has come over you mentally as well as physically. Whereas before you were a wolf with above average intelligence, now the two brains have officially become one. You're smarter, you're more cognizant, your brain is physically more complex. You have a greater understanding of the world around you.
Like, still mine though.
Things are still mine.
I'm like, excellent, you're awake. We're gonna have to run or else more of those things are gonna attack us.
Woke up in the back of a cart. Oh, hey, you're awake.
Here's a question that
What is this, the beginning of Skyrim?
Yeah.
Elizabeth, what are you going to do about the fact that you're currently naked?
She brought extra clothes.
Yeah.
I made sure of it.
Yeah,
I
they
had
made
them
it.
packed. I made somebody else pack them. No.
And no shoes. These are only my indoor shoes.
I can't use my indoor shoes to hike like some kind of animal. Good, because you're going to have to be an animal for us to get out of here.
Mother will be so furious.
Oh, no, she won't.
Still having it. I still forget that.
All right, gentlemen, what is the plan? I've made my suggestions. I wish to hear the rest of my ideas, as well as Henry's if he's not in too much of a panic.
Honestly, yeah, booking ass is probably our best course of action.
Hispo it is.
Wait, how many horses do we have alive?
One. Mine.
So here's my idea. We go wolf form. Henry's going to have to ride with Gawain. We eat those horses and then just book ass with whatever we can carry with us in either Hispo or Grinos.
For strength.
I mean, yeah, they're not going to do anything else unless you want to
Forgive
eat
me,
them.
my lords. Your animalistic forms are indeed mighty, but you will tire eventually. We're still going to need to see about some form of shelter. Plus, would you brave enemy-infested wilds in the dark of the night?
I mean, we're wolves, so I mean, we totally can.
Do you say that now as a wolf?
Just completely articulate sentences.
I don't think the wolf can actually speak, but you are... We'll say that you are cognizant of your ability to change.
Okay, I'm gonna try to change. I'm still naked. Here we go.
Wait, what form are you changing into?
Hamid,
Okay, do it.
I did it.
Describe what your Hamid form looks like.
You
You
sent
should already
pictures
know.
before.
Right, but he's in lupus, like full on wolf.
Uh-oh.
So again, I'm still naked, and hold on.
Are you rolling for penis size?
No. Not bad.
I've gamed with you fuckers long enough.
So I rolled 2 numbers.
Length and girth. We
Yes. I don't know how to numerify. What's the word? But
know. Numerically describe?
This is England, so you have to use the metric system.
oh, son of a bitch!
Go back and do it again.
Although it's the Dark Ages, they might still be using Imperial, or Imperial might not have developed yet.
I don't know. Let's just go. I went 7 inches and 8 with a something. I don't know. I can't 8 radius.
8 slugs?
Centimeters. I don't. No, not radius.
Circumference?
So we know. We're just being idiots.
This comes as a surprise to you, I'm aware.
Anyways, yeah, and he's still a pretty hairy dude, but pretty goddamn gorgeous.
Do you want to post the picture that you sent us on the Discord?
Fuck.
What about that cord?
Dat wire.
I mean, if you want, just actually go ahead and post it in the Discord, and then I'll post it here.
What about Discord?
I'm going to ask Henry if he knows of any shelter we could make use of along the way. Like, any village or holding that we could theoretically make a stop at.
We're at the mercy of the wild until we reach York, I'm afraid.
And York is where the cairn is?
York is a day's travel northeast of it. It would take us out of our way. We could.
What do you say, gentlemen? Are we running to York?
Oh,
Yeah.
he's naked.
I am naked.
You're naked. I'm basically wearing a chainmail crop top right now.
Me and Henry are the only ones that are clothed.
I say we run, and I'm cold, so I'm changing back.
I was so looking forward to trying to manage speech with your 7 known words.
I say run and then leave.
Gesturing just.
Scooby snack.
I did post a picture, Charlie.
You didn't?
I did.
Oh.
Oh, how has it come to me wearing a chainmail crop top? I was wearing a chainmail shirt, and then I went Krenos and I busted out of it. But it's okay, I got a clave. I stole it. Or more like I earned it.
We'll leave that up to the elders.
But yeah, we're picking and carry with us and running to York and trying to find probably some sort of dell or something where we can find water halfway through.
Yeah.
Are there any trees nearby?
It's too gorgeous man candy.
It's too big.
Oh, my Gambison probably got torn to shreds.
That too.
Everybody forgets about the Gambison.
Well, because the armor doesn't stack.
It doesn't.
I mean, didn't you usually still wear a Gambison underneath?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm saying like for mechanical purposes, it doesn't stack.
Yeah, it doesn't stack.
I did something that completely obliterated Josh's camera, and I totally regret it.
Yeah.
Now you get to be half of the super handsome man, Josh.
Have we eliminated all the cameras?
Implying he wasn't already.
Oh,
there's a...
Oh, so that sweet forehead.
Let's make us all Xavier.
Yeah, we're all beautiful. That's a takeaway from today's
Oh, wait,
stream,
I know what
guys.
happened.
You're all breathtaking.
No, we're all breathtaking.
It's because I have it open in Discord.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay. So it is currently 12:30. I regrettably have some things to do in the morning. I'm sure my compatriots do it well, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Everybody vote who gets the bonus XP. Oh, I should probably give... I'll give 3 XP to everybody.
Yeah.
In the meantime, quick spiel. If you like what you see, social media down there. Follow, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Appreciate you.
I'm going to give my vote to Xavier because he made me laugh the most this session. By in-character interactions.
You're gonna vote for Tom for killing a werewolf, not with a werewolf.
I'll vote for Josh for trying to actually talk to the dog.
Anonymous cheerer, you are absolutely awesome, and we appreciate you.
Yo. You don't often see that. Oh, but those are too spooky. Take them back.
So spooky.
Get those spooks out of here.
Alright, so that's 1 vote for Xavier, 1 vote for Tom. Tom, who'd you vote for?
Well, Xavier technically has 2 votes. Shiny already voted for him.
Oh, that... okay.
I'm sensing some bias here. I said Josh.
Okay.
I said Tom.
I was going to say, that's true, Shiny Mewy. We're all fluffy wolves now.
Alright, 2 votes for Tom. Playing his character well and didn't transform, which was in character, absolutely.
And I still haven't done any damage.
I will give it to Adam for being a bitch.
He's more of a brat than a bitch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so right now, Josh, Xavier, and Tom are all tied. We need somebody to break it.
And
I voted
Gambison.
myself.
Did you give me part of that vote for knowing what a Gambison was? But yes, I do love the fact that I shoot lightning out of a book. Knowledge is power.
Well, hang on. How many uses do you have still of it?
That's true.
3? Till I need to recharge my gnosis, which I should be able to do when we get to the cairn.
Using properly. Did he really use it properly? He just tore it up.
I mean, I had it on, or that was my assumption.
Oh, dude, Gabison is super good. It's amazing. And if
It
you
is
don't know
not
that, then you're not
useless.
subscribed to
Not
Shadowversity,
mechanically,
and that's its own
isn't.
crime.
Yeah, mechanically, it's absolutely worthless.
But historically,
But
Historically,
sweet.
but most people don't realize this, and so mechanically, they don't give a fuck.
I should vote for Tom as well. Oh, yeah, you should. You can't split your vote pool, though. You only have one die.
He's using a ranger point.
He's going to use a point of rage.
Yeah, I
Love
do
it,
feel though
rage.
that I feel like when it comes to accurately representing historical weapons and armor
fair.
mechanically, it becomes a little too much crunch. Also, I assume a lot of times the writers don't know that much about it.
Oh, yeah.
Like at this point, there wouldn't be a lot of longswords, right? Like most people would be using a what's it called, like a Seax, Seax, I think is how you would say it or spell it.
As far as I'm aware, it would either be like an arming sword for like typical people, or maybe a longsword at your belt. Although a longsword, I think, was more like a combat sidearm.
Wait, who screams too much?
I think he's talking about Shadowversity.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's one of those historical weapon armor medieval people.
Well, he does.
is he
He
the-
does more than that too. He delves into more nerdy or geeky stuff, and I happen to
Yeah.
think
Is he
he's
the one
entertaining. But
who, like, kind of up his own ass?
There's a lot of them like that.
I don't get that from him. But everybody's welcome to their opinion.
I was asking.
I don't think so.
I mean, yes, spears would be cool, but
Damage-wise,
Oh yeah, a lot of people would use frickin' just pole arms in general is something that get ignored when it comes to historical weaponry.
I have an axe. or
Despite
I
them
will have
being
an axe.
super versatile.
You could stab people. You could hit them with it from far away. You could throw it.
You can
That's
really
true.
do anything you want.
You couldn't throw all the spears.
I mean, no, but if they weren't the throwing kind, then you could just stab people from really far away.
Long, sticky boys.
Matriculations. Okay. So, here's what happens. We have a rule, or I have a rule, where if it ends in a tie, it gets canceled out. So, I'm going to give it another couple of minutes, and if nobody votes to break the tie, then Adam wins by default.
Ah,
Okay, then I change my vote to X.
I
also
vote for
gave my
myself.
vote
Good enough.
I have lost a point, and Xavier has gained one.
I got to give it a couple minutes for the stream to catch up.
Yeah.
All right, so
But I still
as I
have-
said previously, next week is going to be Tom's video game stream. After that, we're going back to Scarred Lands, hopefully with my lovely Raven. Hopefully, we can actually finish the motherfucker.
Unless we all die.
must be all fucking die.
Well, half of us are dead.
And then
Aren't you?
after that, it looks like we will be running The Sacrifice, a pre-made adventure from the brand new Chicago by Night book by Onyx Path. We'll be using V20 rules for that. And if you enjoyed the characters you saw in the high-level games one-page character jumpstarts, they'll be returning.
I believe
Minus...
X. No.
But man, don't you love the nuclear option? It's always
gonna say-
unpredictable.
Mazzy also changed their vote to X, so that the nuclear option doesn't happen.
That's
Okay.
understandable, Mazzy. I do not hold it against you.
All right, X, you
I
win the
also
extra
did the
point.
same thing.
Woohoo.
They did it despite me. Adam or Elizabeth will remember this.
X,
Elizabeth
you
Kent.
woo hoo or ooh woo?
Not yet, Vasil. I've got the Kickstarter backer copy, which contains the scenario. But no, it hasn't shipped yet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, I do believe we have concluded episode 4 of The Burden of Kings. Every one of you amazing people in chat, thank you so much for coming. I know it's a pain to section off part of your day to actually sit and join us for a stream, and we appreciate every one of you. For the people that have been here with us for years, thank you. For the people that just showed up tonight, thank you. We appreciate having you. And as I say all the time, without our viewers, we're just a bunch of nerds making pee-pee jokes into the wind, and nobody wants to be that guy. Everyone have a great night, or a fantastic tomorrow, whatever lies ahead of you. Goodbye.
And stay caffeinated.
Goodbye.
Yeah.